But really what happened is the one thing that made me feel like I was actually a man, like I'd actually made it or whatever, my identity was so wrapped up in my job as a soldier, as an officer, which isn't really me. It's just something I did. That was gone like that. And so eventually all of my urges and like just needing relief from all of this pain, I started cheating on my wife. That was like my genius solution to try and find relief. And we were still separated. She came back to try and like make the marriage work, and I was still cheating on her and all these things in secret, of course. So just another double life I'm carrying now. I just got to a point where it's like my life is unmanageable, and I hated myself. I didn't know who I am. Like I disagree with, like morally, I knew it was wrong. I knew what I was doing was evil, and I was doing it anyway. And I'm like, what the is wrong with me? So I just, in desperation, reached out to our therapist and admitted the truth to her. And she was like, well, you're gonna go to this place called Onsite. You need to do some hard work. And I was like, okay, I've got no other option. It's like a intensive therapy, group therapy thing. You go for a week at a time. This is the first time in my life where I admitted the truth to strangers. The George the world saw was just an act. It wasn't actually me. And again, that narrative was there. If they saw the real you, they'll reject you. And so here was the first time I actually laid down the act and just was raw with who I was and all my faults. And I expected these people to just judge me and shun me. And instead, there was understanding and empathy and compassion for me. So prior to saying it, the tension inside me was, it was more scary to me than my first combat patrol. Like I remember feeling like, the pregame jitters, like the nerves and everything of like the first time going outside the wire, like, oh shit, this is the real deal, That was easier than getting ready to tell these people that I'd been an adulterer, right? I have a 8-month-old daughter at home with this woman, and I'm cheating on her. Like, what a scumbag, right? I mean, I hate that is my past, that I have to own that, right? I wanted to throw up, like physically, like I was having like a panic attack almost. When I let it out there, I was kind of waiting for the reactions from everyone, kind of like looking around the room, like, okay, I said it all. They came and hugged me and stuff, and I was just like, it'd been 10 years of me just hiding this broken act of who I was, just all gone. Like all those masks is like, okay, I don't have to carry these things anymore.